Well, it still shows that the party is very strong and still very organized, and we are complying with our constitution. We should have a conference, so that's why we are here.
I mean, you've been at such conferences before. When it comes to decision making, to the best of your knowledge, how is it going to be? We are told 56 motions.
Well, as you might have heard, proposals were invited, and about 300 proposals were submitted. And by the provisions of the Constitution, the General Secretary had to circulate these proposals.
So, some boy, on one some frame. Na me man, baby, you couldn't come. There's so many places, and now what this uncommon. And so, Sankonobu can win me a sure pass a Cobeman position. Enti honorable can win when we need 2023 no. Edu be na the me o catch them safo. Elusive crowd me me there because enkophobia na kamem position afa na mahu de omote.
Makwa by the way THEO TV so I YouTube channel about pride no credit dey adwuma mote ye nka che kakra. I say mama mate asese me papa efrim me papa nka so wo me eba ate asefo asase so akanchinagu wadane benkum so na August August next month and me ye a year no ewo kumase and ye ye no ewo kumase aswase kumase aswase muntaka mpe so ho side ho and ye a year no to messe adofo se omma no meja me ade se de ade ato na ni eno a ono ano oyi nti messe na mpacho meji sa body no so sa body no mo number no na what screen is 0244 68 91 41 0244 68 91 41 pacho de munya na labala na family so. All right, Masaja Kunya and now those mirror there, but semi head can I say a can MPP for a conference, delegate conference. Almost share any idea. They be bottom from up. Bottom to up, or say up to bottom, bottom to up approach. Just say, who do some say favor Baumia. I say favor Baumia. Me didn't catch a honorable Ken Agyapong say, a bear onto the party, a bear crown confront who make end this because John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency Papa Juma Odino. Can I do the one whom a patemwa? Alan who said, and the echo ending will be able to my own money, banana or quite a book crack, so I'm the baby number. But to be a Caudian, because I didn't pa a walk to Sana and Chamatica chair, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the nation builder, or cow bay. Now, MPP, a year conference here, Mubekwe. I don't know the idea, which is a favor about me. So, yeah, the posters I did more on the old presidential candidate and vice. Now is the idea about me, candidate to me, but I champ point to me, honorable education into me. One baby, may maka, they say, we all day Ghana here. We go see. What the Americans, so if you say, in Zambia, a year after no markings. After no markings. Any MPP from penny phone be actually na omodia to Kennedy Japan so. Honorable Kennedy Japan. Ghana for Pewasem. It's a how they to NDC ya na ya bra. Ba. NDC bra ya baton we ya na say after them. Yen chance na mumre ku dem mitwa ho ba. Ya ba ku tie video no. Ya ba ku hwe video na tie audio na a woman now says, "Some make an Muslimka." Now, say, Obi Adamfu, and an India, and an papa, and an be honorable, and a support and po any honorable a year Canadian Japan or Penasama, offering no truth. Send for phone. Jaya and I, we are day on the Baum Yababa. We are day on the Baum Yababa. We are mutual.
My name is Aite Powers, aka What Can. Keep watching THEO TV. It's the best TV you have to watch in your life. I'm telling you, Aite Powers, THEO TV is the TV I watch all the time. Yeah. Push.
me twa me ho ba kono nsuo na bebia wo bia nyame inshallah na onye wo kese na de ada wa kuma so bia nyame enyema instead ya na make no me say aye hu delegate conference yo mukui epo bi omkobo bia ye pa omkobo e dia favor ba umia se me boa mutio se me boa mu de mu ikutie sa audio efi afenyo markings fi on one kasa ho eba mu ikutie
kwamena me kai before covid was so during covid ni mu na honorable Ken koye birthday party bi amama Christy o dompim na ye kono na ofre honorable no so honorable Christmas me share me microphone ti fa hana e kan bebi kire won to ono abegina woni ba run about o twen honorable na ye koye ne me we wo ha ka metimi ama ya show video kro honorable asa okosae oni afenyo asom kosae ho nyina honorable Ken efa honorable afenyo makin senini aketwa na damfo ne bibia emma bibia afenyo hia bia o so ye mano ba honorable afenyo makin abro oni trim denti am sa abro oni trim ne se oba honorable Ken woni ne besre ba oda ne ho a na odi honorable Ken bone denti am ka sa ne se or supported Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, but no person honorable Ken be supported Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. To call honorable Ken no Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia or call Hano Abaha. Na ni wakwedi nkomo ama me Martin Common. Ni nyina ne say or say of Free Central Region. Honorable Ken Free Central Region. Say honorable Ken winia no be president the chance of becoming the flag bearer of NPP abe president no slim because say honorable Ken Free Central Region T oyiniti other people or more other regions no they no be campaign etia no enti he is pushing Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia because on the him say okwa obelusi ti after 2028 okono kulusia 2032 he is coming. Me say nipa na onimidi nkomo no wo de afenyo wo me number obi ntwa no mfanse ne say me boa ono ansa mfrɛ me so se me boa ono ansa mfrɛ me na me man ba bi okodina kodi nkomo no so many places and now what this nkomo no and so say honorable Ken win am sure pass ka obema position enti honorable Ken win when win 2023 no edu ebe na de me o ka kire me safo elusi kwa na me me de because enkophobia na kamem position afa na mahu de omote na wonim ma NPP Ghana can say delegate or more NPP mu ni NPP penifo no mo nya Ghana fo abro some do my Ghana do NPP party na the candidate the person of honor Ken Agyapong and also mutimi pushino man be leader of the party and wa be president of Ghana hwe minim amam penifo bre from Europe from America from Africa tapping into his ideas. Minim president be crowd here ne birthday o invite honorable Ken ne inauguration o make sure say the honorable Ken ye o be bia no so twa so no ba inauguration honorable Ken Equatorial Guinea share Omanchannel penifone bi Obedru Ghana enya 2 weeks onom to another delegation eba bedi ombedi over 1 week e honorable Ken ho edomu chiniye ni vision enima wo ye ndia ogusu a wo ndia wontrim people other countries are tapping into his ideas onwane bro for say what are we doing ma NPP penifo mo selfish interest nti ba mo ni party na bro mamu ni Ghana for bro mamu ni NPP e from ho for na bro na wi ase hwedom papa bi e ba USA obetena over so many years e maybe no ba dompem na nua ka se entide bia ukọ be ade na wo mefa busuani bi so mabo na se de be easy pressure no also waka che ne brand ne se me wo be kwa broje ni brand kwa na otwa abe e register kan mo o de koyo sorry waka che ne brand ne se me ba na me be fa obi kwa me ba ho na beje me back abeku asema o gina ni nua pani na ono o sponsor no man ba America no ebe ko school ebe ye do person we bia sa ba back no o say obefan obi e de kwa oba efia when na beje ne back sabi na MPP mpanifon eye because on pese om kwa ne didi na party for ni shara oh honorable chairman secretary general no makunko oni the 1 city the 2 city the 5 city obrafie hwe minimum constituency bia Madina constituency MC no ne chairman no eka bomu e promise delegate for some be mo madwuma e mom de omo awies ko mo padwuma e de omo CV e de kugu omo office say ye to aba ne wi ombe mo madwuma e to mo gina so e de koto aba ma Dr. Mahmoud Baumia bisa say ye to aba no ye 2023 NPP free power 2025 no emu hwan e no mtimi nya adwuma ma no mo sa atena hobium ama sankofo we no mo abedada mo papa
Safo
majo ye beko ground so ye beko delegate congress ba we ya do ho ne dia be wuram
so ye be read messages ni bi
oh yeah message na do so pa ya
ayemo wasa afi na wo hu se afẹ́ marking
oh me abeku
one lie on nam so
me type on me nya concrete evidence a me meka ho ase me speculations me speculations yes until me say ono me number make me a post here there say nya bia congress and a conference on be here why busy within 3-4 hours oba be hwe me start o me one number or me number
you see ever since me who say after marking ne honorable Ken too close honorable Ken be na no say after is the best pal
yeah
aka
yeah
na honorable Ken oyobia so pewa on David odina kuma you can see say nipa no pewa no pewa na kuma no dey wechi
me ntwa na beku we nyese meje wa asemaka emra 2020-2023 na nkofo pushi honorable na ponye na po bo portia o say no na po my friend ye to aba no we kwa no sa ko gina bantema say omo de na po running meter obe campaign for NPP what did Napo do in presence of honorable Ken and I in there they say was it papa nya bibia ya enka ono na ba na o president of Ghana
na ye dangerous ni say wo do bi pa na nipa na wo do na won nam no ono wa plan evil I saw this sentence so long say he is so busy with the things of parliament, you know, majority leader of parliament focusing. This man would never say, oh, niyakosuo krum about Kennedy Mamin Kabi, he has never made an attempt. Just say, or you focus, or you be or fighting for MPP. But nipa na wo dono no. Nia ofem wo krom ina amanfo ken. Wo penepa nenti. Wontimi bie wa no. Wonka bribia mfa ho. All in the name say me Kennedy de ye nim ne we ntem say, but you know what is happening to this man. Wonim the amanfo de ye no. Ono okọ o takra ojem. That is it. And it's
some na no pay send na make say can say Kremosedu. Miracle Wajemo and Samuel Kumuko plan evil. I don't be a say hey, this is good, this is good. This is good.
That is the danger part of relationship. The danger part of relationship. And it's sad is say Udo bi pa na wode wakoma mu ye clean. You don't have any negative or bad intentions. Na nipa no all plan bone.
Yeah.
Na de bi oba no no was say. Na chale very dangerous. But ne ye na wa ye ni nyina no. Say wunsu wehunu bade wonka. Se usuro se na obeka che ona bubara afi no wehu evidence wo.
No, the honorable type, right? So what customer che now need concrete evidence on speculations.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's how he is. On speculations. Asem ni afatu obam. No one say I didn't, but that's what matise on vonfa atese munyasem. Sa na otie. Naturally, that's how he is.
And that is why people are able to omutumi na de meye yapa no.
Yeah.
Because before on jindi na nipa no wa damage. What I say, he doesn't easily accept be a rumor na say
debi
ni obi abeka debi uka krobe di but not the need to from until say
ono abewu proof
ono physically say unza ade we there. No wa je say some nipa na ka kire me, and that should tell you say nipa
na say oye leader because a person who experience and so act
exactly inti Ghana for the drone the evidence be no asese ya de mamu biom bibia daddy honorable Ken Njuma adedi ya bosu aka baby ya omo de party kwe obi send message say catch honorable Ken na wini be executives bi omo tona man no onjai he should stop them na omo ye ba me ankrofo Sisia no send message no I say please tell honorable Ken to stop buying fish from those Oman microphone on top fish man. Where's the message? Let me read it. Now, Charlie, easy. So you could see say nipe twa no hwehie na plot evil.
Yeah.
Tell honorable Ken to stop sending Winneba executive to buy fish, please. Asem na nipa ne kan onima won kan
o me uza maidi because na me say kofo obi di nam free Winneba
ayo
me nipa no e bia o fela yes because me I know
ase nipa no ase ba me nipa o company for edema ba me den
okay
so you see ono wa mo obi adwuma ayeyi ya no create adwuma ma utumi to o de nam bre no monoto ana okoto nam de bre no unse wa mu adwuma but you are working for somebody
any news because Asen Central woman bia ne ba ewie GHS onya 6 A's no no can e funding ko adisa da wie o de ko cancer tech akwan laptop bia no can afa honka election day and this vocal mama 5 cities no akoto tia NPP polling station ho and this winnie na mamenesa
abasa
Ghana for yesuban dodo na yesuban no we are short lived or should the benyan sia na wa hwe ho take decision but obi ahwe oba from cancer JHS Eco University on the final year 5 cities Andrew even abeku 5 said no $1
yeah
and so and this is for the man na obosi because polling station on this year winning
sana we are
city but I don't can no mochi no moya ni dayo di anyame hia no hia one no nim say David ebetuma aba bedi hene but David ebedi hene because say nyame say de be anyame anu masame dey ebe ya adwuma na me me de say nyankopon dodo ne ho nyankopon
yes say rough for town tia ya na atra say obenya no
okay okay
yeah enti ebuzia ade na abato na yekoto no ene sa dwumedi ebekoso delegate conference no MPP dachi ene yakwa akokira ne yambo china. We want to see whether MPP has learned a lesson and they are going to take a cue from what they have learned na enko for how ember other than that there and then na omo ajejireje nti ɔmo nhwɛ yie na yankote nneɛma foforɔ biara deɛ de nkɔsoɔ ɛbɛbrɛ party, and that is what we should be championing that cause.
Yeah.
Na MYN.
Now said that me can no pay no. Me say honorable Ken. Party no babedi anim no. Abe president no. Nyankopon adodo ne ho dada. Ewura bi e wo ne ho. Kofobia nka owini obema position na nkom de anim guase beba bia no. Nyankopon eyom nyina e de free ho.
Stop.
I wasn't listening here. Sorry, I didn't hear you.
I'm saying that this is a conservative party, but we've seen that there are some of the motions that are deviating from how you usually do things. At the national council level, with people like you who have been long-standing members, how are you taking some of these proposals?
Well, we realize that the time has come to make a few changes in our constitution, that there were some provisions that were not good for our advancement. So we've decided to change, look at the constitution again and have a change, and hopefully that will bring us together, that will make people more sort of, and they will get a lot of energy to come and work for us. I believe that this Congress or conference will, in the final analysis, bring out a constitution that will be good for our development as we go forward. I don't think there should be any problem at all whatsoever. We have to understand ourselves that this is a human institution. It's dynamic. It goes forward, and as you go forward, if there are changes to be made, you make changes, and that's what we are really going to do. And if that will give us. Okay. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. And so there you have it, the Honorable Hakman. What are your expectations?
Well, the party is gathering on the journey to rebuild our fortunes according to our roots. And so the business of the day will kickstart, and then the party rank and file who are delegated to be here will walk through the various motions. And then we see. It's a very important part of the journey to rebuild and recapture back power and put this country on track. So I'm very excited and very expectant that the business of the day will be successful. And then we'll finish with this phase of the process.
What is the most striking motion for you?
Well, I think to try and enlarge the space and give opportunity to as many as possible to join hands. The fight and the struggle ahead is the one of all hands on deck. And so those that seek to broaden the base and include bigger participation are quite good. Electoral areas, giving access to former party executive at the polling station to come on board and so on. But basically just to enlarge the base.
I mean, this limited expansion was contrasted to one man, one vote. How possible? What measures can the NPP take to ensure that they can get the one man, one vote?
Well, we just have to be cautiously ambitious. The ultimate is to get to the one man, one vote, but it has to start from somewhere. I believe as we go in the next round of such processes, we should be inching towards the one man, one vote. But we just want to be cautious even as we seek to broaden the base.
Do you think that this limited expansion will bring the efficiency needed for the party to organize effectively at its base?
It surely will change the status quo. I mean, it will bring in much more hands. So we expect to have a better position now than the previous.
Thank you very much. That is the Honorable Martin Ejemensah Kotsa.
I'm fine.
I mean, you are out of parliament, but this is the first time the party is meeting in large numbers. What does it mean for you?
Well, it still shows that the party is very strong and still very organized, and we are complying with our constitution. We should have a conference, so that's why we are here.
I mean, you've been at such conferences before. When it comes to decision making, to the best of your knowledge, how is it going to be? We are told 56 motions.
Well, as you might have heard, proposals were invited, and about 300 proposals were submitted. And by the provisions of the Constitution, the General Secretary had to circulate these proposals. But some of them are similar. So what you do is to put them into motions. So the 300 proposals have been reduced to, just like you said, 56 motions. So here we'll take every motion. Then there will be a seconder, and then we will then vote on it. Then we move on.
How is the voting done?
Well, I had the privilege of being the acting legal committee chairman in 2009 when we did a massive expansion. We went by voice vote. About 3,000 people here. If we were going to do head count, then we will not live here. It will take us a week. So
you're a former member of parliament,
yeah,
and immediate past former member of parliament. Is there a way to object to? I mean, if the person chairing says, "I hear the yeah," and someone believes that it's rather no, is there a practice of being able to object?
Well, usually in parliament, it's easy to do that because you may even call for head count. I mean, you go by the rules. You may call for head count. You will stand up for us to be counted, or you may call for division. But this is not parliament. This is a party conference. And we believe that what has been happening, this is not the first time we are doing this. Apart from 2009, subsequently we've done some of these amendments. So even if you look at the proposals, I don't think there's anything controversial.
What do you say to those who think that, I mean, without a process to object to what really the decision is, it's just a stamp, really rubber stamp of.
So that's what I'm saying, that in the first place, if there's a motion and somebody has a counter motion, you'll be allowed to speak. At the end of the day, then the vote will be put. And if... Yes.
Before you take leave of us, I mean, the party is supposed to be united. We've heard from former president before who said he has been sidelined, and he had actually written to the party asking for this event to be postponed. The party could not accede to that because of logistical or whatever reason that may have been. What do you make of that? And former President Kufuor is also not going to be here. He has traveled. The two gentlemen who have led the party before to the presidency are all not going to be here. Is the party really united?
Well, it's unfortunate, but it appears their calendar did not run in sync with our calendar. Ideally, we could have sat down with them to make sure that if July is not suitable, then we could push it forward. And for President Kufuor, he doesn't have any issue. He said we can go ahead. He wished he would have been here, but for other reasons he cannot be here. For President Kufuor, he asked for end of August, that he'll be back in town, for us to then decide a date. We all sat down, we looked at how far we had gone. Just this Monday, we considered it, and between Monday and now, a lot had gone in. So we thought it would be prudent to go back to him and discuss. Even though he's out of town, we were ready to send a delegation to him to discuss that this is a decision we've taken, not out of any disrespect, for the fact that indeed we had gone very far when this issue came up. And because of him, an emergency National Council meeting was called. And it was decided amicably, we agreed that this is the way forward. So that's why we are still here.
Right. Thank you very much.
The American is a comment, na subscribe, na share. Now others in here, don't show my dream because I do any back foot. Don't show my dream. Say Kennedy, a Japan honorable, on pen baby interna, and as a still, Uncle Seska. God, the way are man NDC, any His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, a day corner. I bet you, Ghana for better Abanama MDC. Say I never con never try my disease. All right, let me find Chiakesi, a funko, a year, Akotia, Michia, Akotia, Fuina, AB mining, and Chairman Bibi, I'm Chairman Mr. Michael, and I'm Mr. David. I mean, say, Muna, Mubehe, Ama, Mumpenta Kotia Green, NDC, Yankees asset no, and become because MPP for noon at Papa Piano, the Yankees asset no, and become a year. NDC, a seat of parliament, when I into me or minor, not will be satisfied. Now, me friend Chiakesi so and come a year. Honorable Julius Debra, Chief of Staff, me papa, Secretary John Dramani Mahama, Chiaupa, who choose of a young penny forum. It's wow. That's why you are a leader. It's an Ami woman Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Mr. Hey, Ibrahim Mahama, oh, Obatampa. Ibrahim Mahama Bichiao. Ibrahim Igbe Bichiao pa. I'm my umpire, my papa Ibrahim Mahama na Yankupon. M1 no man kwatintina. People baby any matisse say one of the family no akababy yebema omu na yako. On the issue be so abuchi nti sheda enim no but they say onyanko da eno da nti no ye mom na yako nyame nenim adekunti amana ba ne sa nka makoma to omu yem na me say nyame hira so dia mo say nyame mo nyini enche no mutumi adoye na biusu mo blohofo ne hiafo te say ye no yeso Stella Azikwenu our UK my sister nyame insure papa Stella bibia be Gladys Atipo or Belgium on any mother dem jifa esnam na beti ni chia omina me queen so ne mba me chia omina na hima ansaba amankra hima wo kwa mankasi traditional area dana munkwado dami insure no onye okese pa Rose UK me chia okeba me chia wo papa Miss Bell Vivian Joe me chia mu na wa want to dey no the next video Antigina Mama Efe Marita no maje na chese bebusuafo ankadani bichia papa all right akon family bichia Aisha when ye ma me kwabna mu na bichia producer director editor just a camera the wonder boy say why rasta nim so kobobo onu Muhammad Kudus ko boy Tottenham okay makra mo subscribe na mo say bye bye